Disclaimer. Jeon's house. Sitting beside his dad, Jungkook was tapping his foot on the ground while using his phone when his father said, taking his attention, Mr. Jeon, so how is university? Jungkook looked at his dad and again started using his phone while saying, same, boring. Mr. Jeon chuckled and then said, taking his attention, Mr. Jeon, well, I have a good news for you which will boost you up, and that is our anime bonzo is shifting in our city. Jungkook looked at his dad with no expression, but then he smirked, making his dad chuckle. Jungkook, well, that's good. Let them come. They won't be able to stay here for any long. Mr. Jeon chuckled and said, after me, you will be the one taking control on my empire. After your graduation, I want you to handle some stuff, and that is Bonzo. Jungkook, consider it done. Let him come in our city. He is not coming here to live, but he is coming near his, and that's me. Both Mr. Jeon and Jungkook chuckled. Jungkook was a mafia himself, but he was different from others. He was mad. He is stuffing in his final years, and no one knows that he is a mafia, but he is known as a bad boy in university. Next day, Jungkook was sitting inside classroom. He was trying to sleep because that's what he does in university. Professor, students, we have a new student in our class today. Please come and introduce yourself. All students started gossiping and Jungkook frowned but didn't look up. Good morning, everyone. My name is Swan and I'm new here. Hope we will get along. Jungkook opened his eyes when he heard that voice and slowly he looked up and his world stopped when he looked at that girl. Jungkook started. Look at her, how cute she is. Her chubby cheeks and those shy expression. Her dark brown long hairs are looking like a cherry on top. She is so cute and beautiful. Jungkook looked at her, who was coming towards the desk, which was beside Jungkook. Jungkook's eyes were not leaving her. He was watching her every action. The way she put her bag on the side chair and took a book out, she shook hands with the girl sitting at front and gave a sweet smile and shy smile to her. The way she brushed her hairs behind her ears, everything was making him crazy, crazy for her. Once thought, today is my first day and I came inside the class and introduced myself. The girl sitting at front seems her nice. Her name is Sarah. Both of us started focusing on our lecture, but I felt like the person sitting next to my desk was looking at me. So slowly I turned and I was right, he was looking at me. I raised my eyes, bro, and he didn't reacted. In fact, he was still looking at me like a creep. I wasn't having a good vibe from him, so I ignored him. But again, in curiosity, I looked at him with side eyes, and he was still looking at me. I ignored him with a glare. Soon the class got over, and Vine glared at Jungkook, who was still looking at her. Sarah came and took Vine, and Vine went out. But then Mark, hey man, are you okay? Mark shook Jungkook, who was looking at Vine going away. Jungkook, never been this much better. Mark, she was glaring at you, man. Stop looking at her like a creep. Jungkook, not my fault. She took my attention. Mark, looks like someone is up for someone, huh? Jungkook smirked and looked at Mark. Jungkook, and when I am up for her, then make sure no one else dares to put their eyes on her. Mark chuckled and said, no one is having a wish, bro. Jungkook in mind. Seems like it's time to get someone in my life. The one who belongs to me. The one who's mine. My one. Inside University Garden, Wine, it's beautiful here. Sarah, I know, right? Well, tell me something about you, Wine. Wine, well, my family have shifted here just 2 days before because of study, as I wanted to study in this university. Sarah, well, that's good. Now we are friends, and I will help you in cover your previous lectures which you missed. Wine smiled at her, but then both of them heard a sound. Jungkook, well, you can also take help from me. Vine and Sarah turned around to see Jungkook standing along with Mark. Vine remembered he was the same guy from class and she was already irritated from him. Jungkook thought that she will agree, but Vine, thanks, but no need. Vine sat with no expression and turned towards Sarah, who gulped. Vine frowned when she saw Sarah, a little bit scared. Jungkook, well, I wasn't asking. I was telling you that you will take my help. Vine turned towards him with a confusion look, and before she could say something, he continued. Friends from now on, saying that he moved his hand towards her for a shake hand, but Vine didn't accept it. Vine, I don't like to make friends. I have her, and that's enough. Mark raised his eyebrow because he was getting shocked with her, the way she was replying to him, and Sarah was getting more scared. Vine picked her bag and was about to go, but Jungkook held her hand, making her stop. Mark now knew his friend was going so fast, which he shouldn't be. Jungkook, then how about this, that you got my eyes on you and I want you to give it a chance, you and me a thing. Vine glared at him and jerked his hand. Sarah gasped and Mark shook his head. He knew what was coming. Vine, stay away from me. I'm not interested. And second, never hold my hand again, or else you don't know me. Mark, Jungkook, that's enough. Back off for today. Mark whispered, making Jungkook smart. Vine held Sarah's hand and took her away. Jungkook saw her going away, making him chuckle. Mark, you messed up. She isn't an easy target, Jungkook, and that's my thing because I never go for the easy one. Make sure no one put their eyes on what belongs to me now. Mark nodded and Jungkook was still looking at Vine. Jungkook and mine. Looks like I got a mission to come here daily now. I'm waiting for the day you will be in my arms, my feisty one. On the other hand, Sarah, do you have an idea whom you talk like that? Vine looked at Sarah confused and Sarah shook her head and said, he is Jungkook. He is the bad boy of this university. No one even dares to look at him and girl, you talk to him rudely. Vine rolled her eyes and said, that's what he deserves and I'm not scared of him. He kind of irritates me. Sarah looked at her shocked and Vine got lost in her thoughts regarding him, but then she shrugged it off. Time skipped. Vine and Sarah were inside the cafeteria enjoying their coffee and they were sharing some notes. Sarah, girl, you have a lot of work. Vine made a sad point, but then they chuckled. But their attention went on a group of boys and girls who came inside the cafeteria and they sat on a table and started looking at Vine with love. Vine and Sarah became confused, but then they heard them. Girl, attention everyone, we have a newbie in here and it's time for her to introduce herself to us. Or Vine looked at Sarah and Sarah said they are seniors and I'm sure they are here for your ragging. Vine looked at them with no expression. One boy from them came and stood in front of Vine and said, your name, miss. Vine looked here and there and she stood up slowly. Boy, say it, we don't have all day. Vine, it's Vine. Suddenly another boy said from far. Boy, man, she got a nice voice. I know, I am in a mood to hear a song. Everyone in the group started shouting. Sarah tried to came in front, but the boy stopped her and said, "Stay back or else you will be the one dancing on her song." They all started laughing and one stopped Sarah. They both looked at her again and said, "Come on, sing it." Well, no one can deny that you got a lovely look with sweet voice. That boy moved his hand and touched Vine's hair, making her step back. Vine slapped his hand and said, "Don't touch me," or everyone started laughing and that boy stood up from the table and came towards Vine and said, "Or what, how, what are you going to do, little kitten?" Vine stepped back and that boy again moved his hand towards her face, but his hand got stopped in air and everyone became silent. Vine looked at the side and there she saw Jungkook. "Jungkook, or else you will lose your hand." Saying that, Jungkook twisted his hand, making a sound of cracking bones. Jungkook was a well-trained mafia, not any unprofessional one. He knew the points and broke his hand in a single twist. Jungkook punched him and he fell on the floor while screaming in pain. Van became shocked and put her hand on her mouth. She was seeing him hitting that guy madly. Jungkook took out a knife from his pocket and held that guy's hand. "Jungkook, you dare to touch her, now pay for it." Saying that, Jungkook cut his one finger from which he touched Vine's hair. Vine's eyes were out of her socket. Everyone there screamed and that guy was crying in pain. Not a single friend of his came to help him because they all knew Jungkook was a bad boy of this university and no one has a wish. Vine gulped with a shocked expression and that's when Jungkook looked at Vine and she saw his eyes were red and veins were popping out of his neck. Ryan took a step back, but in an instant, Jungkook held her hand and pulled her towards him and shouted in whole cafeteria, "Jungkook, first and last time I'm stating that this no one is allowed to touch her or even to look at her because if you did, then you will find me in front of you all. She belongs to me, so it's better for you to stay away from her or else you have to face me." Ryan looked at him shocked. Words were not coming out of her mouth. "Jungkook, leave." Everyone started going out of the cafeteria. That guy also went out limping on his feet while crying for his finger. Vine and Jungkook both were looking at each other. Jungkook was angry and Vine was still shocked. But then she came back and saw the blood on floor. She became angry on his action. She jerked her hand. "Vine, what do you think of yourself? How can you do this to him?" Suddenly Jungkook caged her between him and table. She leaned on table and he leaned forward, touching his body with her. She gulped with an angry eyes. Jungkook, he is lucky that he is inside the university and left him like that. Let him come out. Here he lost his finger, there he will lose his eyes because he looked at towards mine. Her lips parted away. She thought for a second that there she knew he is planning to hurt that boy outside the university. She pushed him with her force and stood up straight. "Fine, you won't hurt him, Jungkook. Stay away from my matter. I can handle it in better way than you can. Stay out of it." Jungkook held her both shoulders and pulled her towards him, and she landed on his hard chest. Jungkook looked in her eyes, and she knew he was still angry, and that's when he said to her, "The only guy that should be inside your mind and heart, it should be me." So next time, don't you dare to think about another guy except me. Second, it's just a trailer, and I know it's enough to shake their souls. But if again someone tried to even look at you, will lose their life with my hands, and I won't think twice to do that. You are mine from now on. Keep that in your mind. Jungkook left her shoulder and took a last glance at her while leaving her there. Vine was looking at him angrily, but she was shocked for what she witnessed. How can he just harm that guy like that just because he touched her hairs and he did that? Sarah, Vine, are you okay? Vine looked at Sarah and then at the exit and said, he thinks so high of himself, but he is doing it wrong. He is no one to me, not now and not in future. Sarah came towards Vine with soft eyes and said, look, Vine, I won't lie to you. Jungkook is very dangerous. If you think that he will leave this like that, then you are wrong because now everyone knows that Jungkook has his eyes on you and he will come for you again and again. Vine was listening to Sarah carefully. Vine, there is no chance I am letting him control on me. Sarah sighed and then she said to her, then it will be better if you ignore him because I know he won't harm you unless he get triggered. That's the point where Vine got agreed with Sarah. It was her first day of university and all this happened and she decided to ignore Jungkook because she can't have all this drama every day. But little did she knew that things won't be going on like she thought. It was just a beginning and many incidents were about to happen in her life. It was just a starting. Later same day, Jungkook was coming out of the house. He went near the car and looked at the gun and smirked. Then he put that gun in the back of pocket of his pant. He was about to go inside the car but was stopped when his father came. Mr. Jeon, you know what you have to do, right, Jungkook? Jungkook turned towards his dad with cold expression and said, you know your work is done when I am the one handling it, dad, and it's just a simple shot. His dad frowned and said, what happened to my son? Why are you looking so moody today? Jungkook rolled his eyes and said, nothing much, dad, just my own thing. Mr. John, we will discuss it when you will come back. Now go and finish your task. Jungkook nodded and went inside the car. Mr. John, Mark, watch him out. He seems angry. I hope he don't mess up. After 1 hour, Jungkook found himself hiding behind the bushes of the house. Mark, his friend, also belonged to Mafia background and helps Jungkook in Mafia stuff. Mark, Jungkook, you know what we have to do, right? We just have to scare him and give him a trailer. He is our enemy, but we don't have to kill him. Uncle was worried and he said, Jungkook shot a glare to Mark, making him shut and said, stop telling me for what I have to do or not. I am the boss here. I know what we are doing here. I won't kill him. You fool, now shut up and let me focus. So Jungkook is here outside his enemy Bonzo house because he is here to scare him with gunshots so that they should know that Geons have their eyes on them. Suddenly Jungkook's attention went on the car which came inside the house and Bonzo came out of it. Jungkook smirked and pointed his gun at the wall near Bonzo and shot 2 bullets making him scared. Bonzo and his guard became alert and covered Bonzo, who hid behind the pillar, and then Jungkook and Mark again shot few bullets to scare them. Mark, let's go, Jungkook, our work is done. Jungkook, wait, soon his family will come out and then I will fire one more time. And Bonzo will get scared for them. Jungkook chuckled and made his aim and waited for his family to come out. Mark, Jungkook, we will get caught. Jungkook, they are here. Mark sat down, covering himself, and soon Jungkook looked at the door of the house, which got open, and Jungkook put his finger on trigger with a smirk, but then dead. His lips parted away when he saw a running Vine who came out of the house shouting for her dad. The gun fell from his hand, and he was looking at the girl who was in terror running towards her father with a panic expression. Mark himself was shocked and he looked at Jungkook, who himself was shocked. The guard took Bonzo and Vine inside the house and covered the area. They were coming towards Jungkook and Mark. Mark immediately held Jungkook's shoulder and started dragging him away, but Jungkook was still looking at Vine, who was going inside. What was that? Vine belonged to Mafia family. Was it the end of his today started love life? Did he fall in love with his enemy Stroger, who is the enemy of his dad's whole empire? What will he do now? Will do something for his love life, or will give up for the sake of his father's empire? But one thing was sure, there will be a twister in his and her life. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.